Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Mitch coming at you with a new video here. I just got a big box of Japanese records in, and I figured you guys might be interested in seeing them. And yeah, so if you've followed my channel at all over the last year or so, you know that I've devoted an awful lot of time just adding to my Japanese collection and really kind of focusing on Japanese pressings as well as audiophile pressings. I did an audiophile update about a week ago, and I was waiting on this package of Japanese stuff to come to me really since about, I think, June 20th. My buddy who I get all my Japanese stuff from shipped it to me right around the 20th or the 21st. And I'm sure you guys are dealing with some of this too, but the United States Postal Service is just really slow right now. So I kind of had to wait in limbo for a couple of weeks while my package made its way to me from the northeast part of the country down here to Kansas City. But luckily everything arrived safe and sound. So anyway, looking forward to showing you guys these. Let's get started. So this is Bad Company, Desolation Angels. Really nice copy here, complete, pretty minty. Jacket doesn't have any foxing or anything on that. Sometimes I've noticed with Japanese covers that are white, I think the way they finish them, unless they're, they do a lot more of the matte finish. They're not laminated very often, and those tend to get some yellowing on them. I already have, I'm just going to peek over here. I already have Straight Shooter. Wanted to get this guy as well, and was lucky to pick it up. I honestly just need probably the self-titled album is all I'll pick up as far as rounding out the Bad Company collection Japanese pressings wise. But like I said, yeah, really nice clean copy, and stoked to have it. Up next, this is Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. It's on that Vertigo Spaceship label. This is a really clean copy as well. There's two different OB series of the same record, so they're both technically first presses. One has a red box right up here to kind of indicate the Black Sabbath is coming on tour. And I was really looking for that one, but I figured out fairly quickly that, figured out pretty quickly that this one was actually the pricier one. I don't know if it's actually harder to find without the little tour update, but yeah, it was really nice to have this one. Getting pretty close on Black Sabbath. This one's Eternal Idol. This one is also on the Vertigo Spaceship. I need to change out this sleeve. I just realized it was split. So good thing I picked it up again. But I really like this Obi. Just really nice and clean. It's a cool, like, electric blue. Like the Vertigo label up top there. Up next, this is a Japanese first pressing, which took me a while. This, of course, is Heroes by David Bowie. Really love this extra wide purple and orange Obi. Of course, that's on the, excuse the glare, it's on the orange RCA. Really nice copy. And I don't want to beat a dead horse, guys, but unless I mention these are all complete. I know Billy is like me as well when it comes to Japanese stuff. If it doesn't have all the inserts, with the exception of some really hard to find stuff, maybe like a sticker pack and a couple of albums, for instance, I try really hard to just wait it out and find a complete, clean, at least, excellent or above copy. I already have this one, Actually, I'm sitting right next to it, so I'll just go ahead and pull it. So I've shown this before. This is Cheap Trick's Dream Police, of course. These are the exact same record as far as jacket and pressing. The only thing that's different is this blue strip over here on the obi, and the reason that that's there is to indicate that there's a flexi disc inside. And so I had the other copy of Dream Police. It's kind of a placeholder. Just is pretty easy to come across, and this one is not easy to find. This one has a little bit of that yellowing in certain spots I was telling you guys about, but it's not too bad. And like I said, that little flexi is really, really hard to find. Excited to have that. Next up, we have Last in Line by Dio. Again, on the Vertigo spaceship. Really nice, clean, complete copy. Also picked up Sacred Heart, another one that's on the Vertigo spaceship. Really stoked on this one. This Fleetwood Mac Tusk. This was previously the guy who I get my stuff from likes to put these stickers on. I've kind of complained to you guys before about these stickers, but this was a really beefy sleeve, and you know, this is kind of in a thick non-gatefold, and so it wouldn't fit in my normal kind of resealables, so I had to stick it in this for now. If you guys know where to get some kind of bigger resealable Blake style sleeves, let me know. I already used I know Billy talks about there's a 12 and 3/4, which is what I usually use, and then there is a 12 and 5/8, which is a little bit of a tighter fit. This wouldn't even fit in the 12 and 3/4. So anyway, getting pretty close on Fleetwood Mac as well. I think I need maybe one more. I like the Peter Green stuff, but I don't want to pay for it on Japanese pressings. But this one, super clean, sounds great. Iron Maiden self-titled. Yeah, nothing really to say that hasn't already been said about this bad boy, but just trying really hard to round out the Iron Maiden collection. This one is kind of easier to find. Just kind of waited for a really pristine copy. But I am stoked on these next two. This, of course, is Number of the Beast. And if you guys see this right here, this, you know, I don't read Japanese, but there's the regular first pressing of Number of the Beast, and then there's this guy, and it has this red box here on the obi. Is the only thing that differentiates this, which is a limited edition, from the normal edition. That indicates that it's limited edition. It has a poster. So these are a little bit more difficult to find, the Iron Maiden stuff with the extra poster. But if you're patient, you can find a nice clean one. This one looked super minty, and the poster didn't even look like it had been opened before. Really excited to add that. Same thing here. This is Live After Death. There's technically two first pressings. They are the same as far as I know, except for this yellow box here on the obi indicates that this is limited edition. Comes with extra inserts, including a poster. Really stoked on having this. I just saw that DJ High Noon, Tim, just picked up the U.S. pressing of this. And when he picked it up, I kind of looked up to see what they were going for. And I know these are getting kind of pricey, even for just U.S. pressings. But even though I got this, I don't think I'm going to be able to let my U.S. pressings of any Iron Maiden stuff go. Next up, Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. It's just on the regular Jet label there. This, being the solo debut, doesn't have any special inserts like, say, Blizzard or Bark at the Moon would. Was also really stoked on finding this. This is No Rest for the Wicked. This one is on the CBS Sony label. Really nice pressing. I would like to maybe find one. Sometimes there's a hype sticker on this. That would be nice, but this one's pretty damn close to perfect, so really stoked on that. Simon and Garfunkel concert in Central Park. This is, of course, a double LP set. It's got everything from, Mrs. Robinson, Homeward Bound, to some solo Paul Simon stuff. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard, late in the evening. This is just a kick-ass live album. I used to have this. If you know my collecting story, I sold most of my collection, put myself through barber college. I used to have a really nice, clean original of this U.S. original. It's nice to replace it with this. Been looking for this one for an awfully long time. This is Talking Heads, Speaking in Tongues. I was a little worried that this might fall victim to the Japanese mastering preferences, which sometimes can be a little bright, a little lacking in the bass department. I haven't checked the dead wax on this one, but this one was really, really rich sounding, really full in the low end. I felt like all the synthesizer stuff came through really, really well. So I almost suspect that this was the U.S. metalwork, U.S. mastering, just shipped over to Japan and pressed on really quiet vinyl. Super stoked to have this. The Japanese Talking Head stuff has been kind of difficult for me as far as finding it. So still working on rounding out that collection, but this is probably most people's favorite Talking Heads album. If not your favorite, it's definitely the most well-known as far as how many hit songs are on here. So it's really nice to have a clean copy of that. Next up, OU812. In a lot of people's searches, I know, I think Melinda had the hardest time finding this one as far as her Japanese Van Halen collection. Billy got all of his stuff at once pretty much, except for this one and maybe Diver Down. I can't quite remember Billy, but I know that this one gives a lot of Japanese pressing collectors, trouble over here in the U.S. It's got the textured cover, really nice custom labels that we're all used to. But for some reason, I found this one before I think I still need Fair Warning and, what else do I need? It's kind of the benefit of sitting right by it. I still need Fair Warning and Women and Children First. So for some reason, those have been giving me the most trouble, but really stoked to find this. It was in really nice condition. There is a little bit of edge wear along the side where you open up the jacket, but I don't think most people would notice it. Then we got Wham, Make It Big. I was unaware that there was a U.S. cover and then the original English cover. Super stoked on that gold foil hype sticker. There's a little bit of gold foiling here on the Obi. I'm not ashamed of it. I love George Michael. Love this album. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. It's been one of my favorite songs since I was a little kid. Then my friend who sells me my stuff, he went ahead and just threw this one in. This is a 12-inch single for Everything She Wants by Wham. And then lastly, on the Japanese stuff, It's Hard by The Who. This is just on Polydor. Really nice, clean, complete copy. And then, for whatever reason, guys, I forgot to pull the big guy from this particular haul, so I'll turn around and grab it. This, of course, is Megadeth Countdown to Extinction. It's the original master recording. This one, of course, was originally sold in North America, but this copy, my buddy found me for a really good steal of a deal out of Japan. This one is, let's see if I can get it to focus there. There's 624. Really pumped on a low number. It does have some kind of seam splitting on the top and the bottom, just because, these are heavy 200-gram records, and, I'm sure shipping this all the way to Japan and then back to the States with those records, I don't know if it came back from Japan to the States with the records in the sleeve or not, but it definitely went over to Japan that way. And I know a lot of Mo-Fi collectors have been complaining that their stuff has been arriving with seam splits on the top and bottom anyway, but really, really pumped on this. This is a 2 LP, 33 RPM. It's got Crown of Worms as a bonus track on it. I believe this one came out 2004, or 2007. I think Mo-Fi pressed this, so it's getting up there in price, getting up there in age. I was really stoked to find it. Got a really, really good deal on it. Sounds great. If you guys don't have this one and love Megadeth, I would highly recommend it. And if you can't swing this, as far as finding it for an affordable price, I believe the Mo-Fi 24 karat gold CD is still available. So that was a really cool addition to that Japanese haul as well. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to show you for this go-round. Sorry for having to turn around and pull that, and my computer screen was turning off and on for some reason, which it never does, so I had to reach up and turn that back off a couple of times. So forgive me for some of the awkwardness, but it was a joy to show you guys that stuff. I hope you like seeing it as much as I like sharing it, and as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much.